Jaro se do mě vlilo jako nedopsaný rukopis. Čím dál méně se cítím jako žena a přitom stále více vnímám své tělo a myšlenky. Cítím, že bych mohla být kýmkoliv, jako list papíru v horkém větru. Je jaro, jen milencův vlas. Well, and in English version, spring poured spring poured into me like an unfinished manuscript. I feel less and less like a woman. And yet I perceive my body and thoughts all the more. I feel like I could be anyone, like a sheet of paper in a hot wind. It's spring, just a hair of my lover. So, thank you.
Okay, so let's go. The ghost of existence. La mentida és la veritat oculta. El passat és la memòria del present. La foscor és el silenci i penses. Com trepitjar pedres mudes, com veure fulles seques, com pantonejar la negror. Darrere teu algú camina. T'atures, corres, et gires. Tot és buit. Sempre busques la veritat en la culpabilitat. Gires, mai la trobes. Les emocions són teves quan cruixen, quan es queixen, quan ploren. Només pots reclamar la impermanència d'existir en la permanència del canvi constant de l'univers. I'll try my best in English, okay? The lie is the hidden truth. The past is the memory of the present. Darkness is silence. You think. How to tread on dumb stones. How to drink from dry leaves. How to kiss blackness. Behind you, somebody walks. You stop. It stops. You run. It runs. You turn. Everything is empty. You're always looking for the truth in guilt. Turning and turning corners. You never find the answer, never. The emotions are yours when they crunch, when they complain, when they cry. You can only claim impermanence to exist in the permanence of constant change of the whole universe. Thank you very much.
আমার প্রেম একটি জীবন। আমার কবিতা। আমার প্রেম একটি জীবন। আমি জানি এটা সম্ভব নয়। এই দুঃখময় জগতে বাঁচতে, তোমায় ছেড়ে এই দ্বারবিহীন এক ভাসমান তরণীতে। আমি জানি এটা সম্ভব নয়, এই দুঃখময় জগতে বাঁচতে, তোমায় ছেড়ে এই দ্বারবিহীন এক ভাসমান তরণীতে। আমি ভাবি আমি তো জন্মেছি আদবের নিঃশ্বাস থেকে। আমি তো ভাবি আমি জন্মেছি আদবের নিঃশ্বাস থেকে। সে কি কখনো বাঁচতে পারে ঈববিহীন জগৎটাতে? সে কি কখনো বাঁচতে পারে ঈববিহীন জগৎটাতে? আমার প্রেম এই স্বর্গের দেশ। আমার প্রেম এই স্বর্গের দেশ। কেউ নয়, শুধুই তুমি আমার পৃথিবীর অবশেষ। যেখানে তুমি, আমি তো নিঃশ্বাস ফেলি জন্মের দ্বার হতে, যেখানে তুমিও আমি নিঃশ্বাস ফেলি শুধু জন্মের দ্বার হতে। বছর ঋতু মাস ও দিন সময় বদলে দেয়, বছর ঋতু মাস ও দিন সময় বদলে দেয়। আমার ভালোবাসার জগৎ একই থাকে পৃথিবীর মহাকর্ষ টানের ন্যায়। আমার ভালোবাসার পৃথিবী একই থাকে পৃথিবীর মহাকর্ষ টানের ন্যায়। ক্ষণস্থায়ী ধরনী হয়তো বদলে দেবে আমাদের জীবনের পথ, ক্ষণস্থায়ী ধরনী হয়তো বদলে দেবে আমাদের জীবনের পথ, কিন্তু কিভাবে ভুলতে পারি আমাদের সেই মনের চলার রথ? কিন্তু কিভাবে ভুলে যেতে পারি আমাদের মনের চলার সেই রথ? হয়তো আমি প্রাণহীন প্রাণ, হয়তো শুকনো জলধার, হয়তো আমি প্রাণহীন প্রাণ, হয়তো বা শুকনো জলধার। চিরদিন আমি বাঁচতে চাই আবেগের জলধারে। আমার শুকনো মরু দেহ চেয়ে আছে শুধু তোমার চোখের পানে, আমার শুকনো মরু দেহ চেয়ে আছে শুধু তোমার চোখের পানে। কেউ কি বলতে পারে আমার পার্থিব পৃথিবী কতদিন বাঁচতে পারে? আমায় তোমাকে ভালোবাসতে দাও জীবন মরণের সীমানার বাইরে, আমায় তোমাকে ভালোবাসতে দাও জীবন মরণের সীমানার বাইরে। যতদিন আমরা পৃথিবীর গান তোমারই প্রেমে পৃথিবী গায়, যতদিন আমার পৃথিবী গায় তোমারই প্রেমের গান। আমায় ভালোবাসো শুধুই তোমার দ্বারহীন তরুণী থেকে। কে জানে হয়তো আমাদের তৃষ্ণার্ত কণ্ঠ কবে নতুন জীবন দিতে। এই দুঃখের পৃথিবীতে উঠুক আমার ভগ্ন হৃদয়ের অপেক্ষা, এই দুঃখের পৃথিবীতে উঠুক আমার ভগ্ন হৃদয়ের অপেক্ষা। কেউ কি বলতে পারো কবে পাবো আমি তোমার ভালোবাসার বৃষ্টির কণিকা? ধন্যবাদ বন্ধুরা, থ্যাংক ইউ। My love, alive. I know I can't. I know I can't live in such griefs, leaving thee in a floating, wordless ship, leaving thee in a floating, wordless ship. I feel I'm born. I feel I'm born of Adam's breath, that cannot think to live even a moment, that cannot think to live even a moment without Eve. In my kingdom of love, in my kingdom of love, in my kingdom of love, none but you are only my loving earth. In my kingdom of love, none but you are my only loving earth. Where none but you and me together breathe since birth, where none but you and me together breathe since birth. Years, seasons, months and days may change in timely course. Years, seasons, months and days may change in timely course. My kingdom forever remains as lively as the gravitational force. Temporary worldly things may change our earthly course and roads, but how can we forget the mind that keeps us ever in so close? But how can we forget the mind that keeps us ever in so close? Neither am I a lifeless being, nor a dry dead ocean. Neither am I a lifeless being, nor a dry dead ocean. I forever wish to live in thee with lively passion. My body is like wormly sand waiting to drink your eyes. Who knows our worldly earth how long will survive? Who knows our worldly earth how long will survive? Let me love you again and again beyond mortal birth and death. Let me love you again and again beyond mortal birth and death. So long my heart sings the songs of your breath. So long my heart sings the songs of your breath. Kiss me and kiss me. Kiss me again from thy rewardless boat. From thy rewardless boat. Who knows, we may redrench our long abandoned thirsty throats. Who knows, we may redrench our long abandoned thirsty throats. I'm just waiting to heal my wounded heart from this world of pain. I am just waiting to heal my wounded heart from this world of pain. Who knows when will you drop on me? Who knows when will you drop on me those drops of lovely rains? Those drops of lovely rains.
It's called egrets. The long-legged, graceful-necked egret stalks the water watchfully till its mate appears. Then one flaps, the other dives. One soars, the other glides, crissing and crossing the atmosphere. Then together they disappear. Kisses fly from eye to eye as our lazy lips smile. Then the relationship develops a bit, and telephone kisses wire fly to touch you at the hearing eye. And then there is the cocktail party. Cocktail kisses streak from lip to cheek. A bottle in your hand, a glass in mine, but heads and shoulders in between. Thank you.
Due è numero primo. Una mano a destra, una gamba manca, 2 scarpe, 2 forchette e 3 cuscini. Io completo te, tu che riempi me in brama di equazione scatologica, ritmico pulsare autopoietico, mentre degli oggetti misuriamo la distanza. Scolora insieme al giorno questa margherita chiamata profezia di zucchero e limone. Per nostra impermanenza illanguidire, ipotesi infinite, infinite opzioni, orfano sul tappeto, un poker d'assi, un sempre, alessitimico, mutilato nell'alcova di uno zero. Se proprio vi disturba il mio cantare, la mia voce è solo personale. 2 is a prime number. One hand on the right, one leg to the left, 2 shoes, 2 forks, and 3 pillows. I will complete you, you who fill me up in yearning for a scatological equation. Oh, rhythmic, pulsing, self-poetic. While of objects we measure the distance. It fades with the day, this daisy, called to prophecy of sugar and lemon, to lessen our impermanence. Infinite hypotheses, infinite options. Orphan on the carpet, a poker of aces, forever alexithemic and mutilated in the alcove of a zero. If my singing really bothers you, my voice is only personal.
Já jsem to, co se rovná jen sobě samému, ale je odlišné od své vlastní identity. Já jsem to, co narušuje rovnováhu krajiny, spatřené oběma očima. Já jsem to, co před slovo symetrický přidává písmeno a. Já jsem to, kvůli čemuž nelze dokončit modlitbu, protože nejsem ani otec, ani syn, ani nesmím předstírat, že bych představovalo něco svatého a už vůbec ne ducha. Já jsem to, s čímž nikdo nechce mít děti, i kdybych bylo schopné je porodit. Já jsem tlusté, když kdokoliv jiný je bílý. Já jsem černé, když kdokoliv jiný je chytrý. Já jsem hloupé, když kdokoliv jiný je brutální. Já jsem přecitlivělé, když kdokoliv jiné je štihlé, nebo naopak. Já jsem se narodilo jako žena, nenarodilo jsem se, ačkoliv si ji kdokoliv může stát, nebo naopak. Já jsem to odlišné, odlišné od tebe, odlišné od ní, odlišné od něj. Já jsem to nepravděpodobné, já jsem to třetí. A tak mi neříkej, že jsem krásné, protože vím, že nejsem. Ty víš, že nejsem, a já vím, že jsem. Děkuju. Thank you very much. Vector addition. I am the one that is only equal to itself, but different from its own identity. I am the one breaking the balance of the landscape seen with both eyes. I am the one adding an A before the word symmetrical. I am the one because of which one can't say one's prayer until the end, for I am not the Father nor the Son, and I am not allowed to pretend I'd represent something holy. Who, me? Let it be in a spirit or a ghost. I am the one nobody wants to have children with, even if I were able to give birth to children. I am fat when everyone else is white. I am black when anyone else is clever. I am stupid when anyone else is brutal. I am oversensitive when anyone else is slim, or by reverse. I was not born a woman, even if everyone else is able to become one, or by reverse. I am the different one, different from you, different from her, different from him. I am the unlikely one. I am the third one. So don't tell me I'm beautiful, for you know I'm not. And I know I am. Thank you.
Apai belechil. O apai belechil. Nang na tambirucho ay ginungsibada. Ay nawahi oina hai bangamdraba tamoygi apamba. Nang namagi napada tapna libirucho ay gitamoygi warikea. Magi wakilda leen kiba mikup keagi warisu. Libadi kaubiganu. O apai belechil nang nung sina libirucho ay ginungsibagi napada. Ay nakaram na leli numit kuding wana magi chengdo udabada. O apai belechil nang na amuk pai biraklo ay ginakta. Ay ginungsibagi wari puduna. Ay bu udabada maso wari bra ay gumna. Adubusu tambiu ay ngonda mayikseng. The English translation is flying mist. Oh, the flying mist. Do tell my beloved the desires of my heart. I can't say as words. In his ear, tell tenderly the tales of my heart. Don't forget to tell those people of each moment I spend in his thought. Oh, the flying mist, do tell into the ear of my beloved lovingly how I am staying each day in torment without seeing his face. Oh, the flying mist, then do fly back to me, bringing the stories of my beloved. Tell me in details if he is too suffering like me without seeing me. Thank you. In your supreme love, come in this silence and touch my soul to remind me of thy existence, O my beloved. Betrayals of the life and cruelty of time have no power over my heart now, my beloved. I have filled up the vial inside my being with thy love. In this field of divinity, I lost my erroneous civility. My superior soul dances on the ground of my heart. Oh, call me insane if anyone wants. I no longer mind for being called by names. Am I sleeping or awake? I no longer desire to know. In your supreme love, my beloved, my being learns to love all the beings. Thank you.
Tonight, darling, the moon is huge and hollow. She is the gap between prison gates. She is the space you enter on your final walk, where they await you with whips and chains in the dark to bruise your body blue as the stars. Darling, through a space no wider than the twin lids of my eyes, I glimpsed your brightness, flooding through years of dungeon logic. My world lit up. I could comprehend for the first time my life, the bare, brittle beauty of it, and your soul which burned with the promise of 1,000 suns. Here you are, mine, for one last time, before conscience is severed. We lock fingers through prison bars. A blank page whispers your name, Valentine. So this poem is called Doinwen. Misting the frost from my brow, the virgin ground spread before us, a page waiting for your holy words to fill it. But we linked hands in a muffled silence, lobbed snowballs through scuffed scarves, making angel wings of our love. Later, when the snow melted, excaliburs of crocuses stabbed out spring from the earth, and you held my hand in yours as tender cold I tried to hold the vision of your face. Just then, that moment, solid, not melting. Thank you.
Ορκίζομαι. Ορκίζομαι στο κόκκινο του έρωτα, στο φως του φεγγαριού, στον αστεριών τη λάμψη, στο σύμπαν που μας χώρισε, σε αυτό που μας ενώνει. Ορκίζομαι στην αγάπη σαν τρελή, στη φανερή και στη κρυφή, στα ψέματα που μας όρισαν, στην αλήθεια που λυτρώνει. Ορκίζομαι στα μάτια σου, στο λόγο μου, στα χέρια και στα χάδια, στα μυστικά, τα φυλαγμένα. Ορκίζομαι στη φωτιά και στη στάχτη της, το όνειρο να διατηρώ ζωντανό και το καταφύγιο ανοιχτό για σένα. And now the English version. So in English, it is coming very close to a sonnet, which has 14 lines. It's not quite there, but I think I need to work a little bit more on that. Swear. I swear by the red of love, the light of the moon, the glow of the stars, by the universe that divides us and the one that unites us. I swear by love like crazy, by the open and the hidden one, by the lies that defined us and the truth that redeemed us. I swear by your eyes, by my word, by my hands, that open hearts by the secret that we kept. I swear to the fire and the ashes to keep the dream alive, the sanctuary open. I do swear, my love.
Schlangenliebe. An einem Regentag im Dezember während dem Monsun sind mein Mann und ich einmal zum Brunnen rausgespaziert, wo die grünen Reisfelder eine echte Augenweide waren. Wir sind dort gestanden, Arm in Arm, im Türrahmen vom Pumpihaus. Ganz still haben wir dem Regen zugeschaut, wo wir in einem Reisbett mit Flut gepolstert einen lieblichen Schlangentanz erblickt haben. Fast 1 Meter hoch sind sie aufgestanden, haben sich umschlungen in einer Schlangenumarmung, haben sich wieder in ihre Küssen plumpsen, für normal aufzustehen, sich überkugeln und sich ineinander zu verwickeln. Verzückt auf ihrem Wasserbett. Wir haben dem intimen Schlangenspiel zugeschaut. Verwundert sind wir dort wie angenagelt gestanden. Ganz warm ist es geworden, Arm in Arm. Dort im Türrahmen vom Pumpihaus, während wir im Regen sind nass geworden. So far, that was Swiss. Now I'll continue and read the same thing in English. Snake love. On a rainy day in December, in the middle of the monsoon, together, my husband and I strolled out to the well, where the green paddy fields were a feast to the eyes. We stood there arm in arm in the pump house door frame, silent, watching the rain, when in a bed of paddy, cushioned with muddy water, we caught sight of a lovely snake dance. Standing up 3 feet high and twining in a snaky embrace, splashing down on their pillows to rise again, rolling over, curling around each other in ecstasy on their waterbed. Beholding this intimate snake play, wonderstruck we stood in the pump house door frame, as if nailed to the ground, arm in arm, feeling warm, while getting wet in the rain.
बारिश के दिन की गुदगुली और ड्रैगन नृत्य। कितने जरा से में बन जाता है जंगल, एक बीजू आम की कलसी, एक जमीरी नींबू, एक कागजी की बढ़ती डालों पर चिर यौवना मालती लता के घुमाव में गिरते पानी के नीचे अभी अभी देखा है मैंने एक चूड़ा जंगली गिरगिट के प्रणय नृत्य को, प्रणय युद्ध में बदलकर वापस उसी नृत्य में बदलते, और हरे के घनेपन के इर्द गिर्द होती ही हैं कुछ पत्रहीन शाखें, कुछ कम पत्तों वाली और डंठल दर डंठल। आप उसे उतरते चढ़ते देख सकते थे, सीढ़ियां चढ़ने की कुशल चाल सा था उसका झुरमुट से निकलकर लचीली मालती पर डोलना, जरा सी दूरी के चुंबकीय आकर्षण में बधा 4 पंजों वाला वह प्रेमी युगल मदमत्त था बारिश की हवा में, उसके विषैले नाखून जो इंसानी खाल को खरोंच कर जान ले सकते थे, थाम रहे थे कसकर पत्तों की किनारी, वह बल खा रहा था, पलट रहा था, नाच रहा था, उसके भीतर का जहर भी और पैदा करने को जहरीले गिरगिट, और मैं देख रही थी उसे मंत्र मुग्ध जड़वत, जैसे इंडोनेशिया के कोमोडो ड्रैगन की हलचल देखी हो अपने ही फाटक पर। अमूमन शांत रहने वाला वह विशाल काय जीव प्रसिद्ध है अपनी जरा सी हरकत के लिए, और यहाँ समूचा नृत्य था सुरीला जहरीला, इतना प्रचंड कि गिरने गिरने को थी मादा, जिसे थी मेरी सारी शुभेच्छाएं उसके बच्चे काट खाए। सारे कीट पतंग जो घुस आते हैं घर के भीतर, नाचते हैं हर जलते बल्ब के ऊपर। बड़ी विभत्स होगी सृष्टि अगर वह होगी फतिंगे और गिरगिट की शिकार गाथा। लेकिन सब कुछ झिंगुर नहीं होता जो डुबो देते हैं अंधेरे को अपने संगीत में, लपेट लेते हैं घर को अपने गीत में और हो गए हैं कुछ चुप से। बादलों के बोलने के बाद से कितने परदेसी हैं हम अपनी ही जन्मजात जगहों में। झिंगुर की झंकार का इंतजार करते अनजान उसके बसने उसके भ्रमण की आदतों से, जबकि बुनछेक में लौट आए हैं कितने पक्षी। सबसे पहले बोला है पंडुक और कितनी किस्मों की बजी है चहचहाहट, बज रही है घिरते अंधेरे में। बारिश के बाद की गोधूली में हमेशा ही होता है चिड़ियों का गान। जाने कहाँ है उनका बसेरा, कितने कम दिखते हैं घोंसले। छान भी लेने पर हरियाली के झुरमुर, फिर ये कहाँ की तैयारी है यहाँ रोज आने वाले खगों की। फीके हुए फूल से शाम का आखिरी मधुपान कर गई है सबसे छोटी हमिंग बर्ड से चिड़िया। गुलाबी सी रोशनी के रात में विलय से पहले लौट आए हैं झिंगुर। Dragon dance on a rainy day. Amazing how little foliage can create a forest, complete with creatures wild and unknown. On the tangled branches of two kinds of mangoes, lime and lemon, where the ever-youthful jasmine flower creeps to bloom in crevices, under the falling rain, I have seen a pair of chameleons dance a riveting mating dance. I've seen it turn from a foreplay to a quarrel more fearsome than a lover's quarrel, only to turn back into the same entangled, entwined, rhythmical dance of lust and power. There always are a few bare branches amid and around the leafy shrub, part of it, some with fewer leaves, inviting branches, and precisely on them you could see the duo climb up and down. With the finesse, the dexterity of stair climbing, amazing was the act of appearance, disappearance, now into the leaves and out of it, dangling on the creeper of jasmine, hanging now in grip again. Clinging to each other in a magnetic attraction, now far apart, together again, stuck on to each other's sharp claws. The loving couple enjoyed the rain, its poison nails, which would have torn my flesh, or even yours, held each other in magic embrace, devoured the leaves, and each other, the duet complete, with strange moves, twists, abrupt, snake-like dance. Dancing along was its venom inside, more of its kind, eagerly leaping to create, procreate, more of its kind, dangerous, venomous. Was it a chameleon, a garden lizard, or a species unknown with thorns on its spines? I watched, mesmerized, rooted to my spot, like watching the mating ritual of the dragon Komodo in my own garden by my own gates. While a giant dragon, infamous for its lethargy, attracts viewers for precisely that reason, people wait to watch it flex its limbs. Here was a melodious treat of flesh and blood, swaying to the primeval musical note, dance of life and death. So fierce, each overpowering the other, one was about to trip and fall. Must have been the female, I guessed, and wished her well. May she deliver baby dragons to clean up this earth, eat up the insects barging in with a flicker of light, dancing over each lit-up bulb. The earth will turn into an ugly, repulsive planet. The everyday written story of nature will lose its shimmer if it was to become the hunting tale of the insect and the lizard. But my dears, everything around is not cricket song. which drowns the darkness in its voice divine, wraps the house and the night in its trance, and is increasingly becoming rare. Since the clouds spoke and the downpour began, I'm overwhelmed with my foreignness in my own native land. How little do I know when the cricket migrates or even the birds. Eagerly await that deafening sound, cricket season or not. All around, and behold, in the little break between the rain, birds of God knows what types have returned. It's precisely the time of dusk when they say the cows return from the pastures, that the birds sing the loudest. Who know where they live? Can't see their nest. One still feeds on the rain-soaked flower as the pink light dissolves into night. Oh dear, the cricket is singing. Thank you.
Kolejna szansa. W środku zimy kwitną pąsowe róże. Spod liści wyglądają zaspane fiołki. Wielą się w trawie stokrotki. Zobaczyłam w parku czule przytulonych kochanków. Łaskawy los dał szansę na nieoczekiwane spotkanie. Śmiały im się oczy okolone zmarszczkami. Wiatr rozwiewał włosy, srebrne nitki babiego lata. Przyszła miłość, niezapowiedziana, spóźniona. Do wyboru kolejna ścieżka, szansa na szczęście. Życie zabrało naiwną wiarę, wypaliło dawne uczucia. Zostawiło trochę marzeń i nadzieję na lepsze jutro. Szli w zamyśleniu. Rozterki wychodziły z cienia, rozum mówił, nie ufaj. Serce szeptało, pocałuj, pokochaj. Natura zatrzymała wskazówki zegarów, serca kwitną rubinowo. Now the same poem in English. The next chance. Carmina roses bloom in the midst of winter. Those violets peek from under leaves, and daisies stand white in the grass. The sun hits the earth, and brightens short days with a warm glow. I notice a tenderly embarrassed couple in a park. Gracious fate gave them one more chance for an unexpected meeting. Eyes surrounded by rays of wrinkles laugh. Wind ruffles hair, tosses delicate, silver threads of ghost summer. And so, unannounced, tardy love arrived. They have a choice of a new path, may be the last chance for happiness. Life took away their naive fight and burned away old feelings. It left them some dreams and much hope for a better tomorrow. They are lost in thoughts. Doubts and fears spring up. From the shadow lie ghosts. The head says, no, it's not worth it. Think it over. The heart says, yes, go forward. Fall in love. Nature stops the hands of the clocks. Red flowers bloom. Thank you.
I have found your absence in the gentleness between moments. I have heard your gaze in the brown warmth of Irish sun. I dreamed you real in medieval verse, then surrendered my passion to you in every tongue's syllable offered to the bawdy Atlantic. In the soft cloud vapored on the sky by Icarus' fall, I prayed your slender limbs and spine, and will curve and line you with my palms. I will kiss your land undone, breathe every touch of cotton and yarn from your skinscape, shiver you, tongue-tip sentenced, vowel every rosebud flesh, heart blood stiffened by my song of angels' worship, delicately echoing the rolling white force that mists tremor with a summer's hiraeth. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you very much.
From a deep and silent place, I bubble up. Rising from the royal blue to the goddess above, I bubble up. 1,000 artesian wells pouring forth from the silent earth, I bubble up. Reaching through the layers of the sea, the layers of warmth, the layers of silent cool, I bubble up. Listening to the beloved call from the goddess in love, I bubble up. Rising from the valley to the peak, from the root to the tree, I bubble up. Rising from the depths to the surface, rising from the earth to the air, I bubble up. Rising on a million bubbles of hope, bubbles of words, bubbles of light, I bubble up. Rising from your toes to your feet, rising from your swirling light, rising from your legs to your spine, I bubble up. Filling your arms, filling your neck, each hair extends, I bubble up. Rising through your spine, your kundalini time, I bubble up. Filling from toe to fingertip, a billion bubbles of light, I bubble up. Your entire form charmed in light, your entire being a delight of star fire, I bubble up. Our light merging, our souls surging, Doppler shifts to blue, we bubble up. Showers of blue sapphires, iridescent puzzle, seething galaxies of ecstasy, we bubble up.
或我可以特别高兴，总有一天我会回归本心，就算没有梦想，却依然能让生活充满美丽。总有一天我会重新望着你的眼睛，或我可以特别高兴，或我应该做些什么，但无论如何，我真的很想做回我自己。总有一天我会改变我的认知，确定周边真的不会白白更替。总有一天，或我应该做点什么，去治愈我的不信任一切的顽疾。哦，是的，现在发生了什么？战争和冲突，暴力和拥挤。可我们如何才能为我们的信仰而斗争，避免些混乱的毫无意义？只要心不贪婪，不逐利，我想一切都可以停息。哦，是的，现在发生了什么？病毒和政治，梦想和怀疑，我们如何才能为我们的信仰而斗争？也许爱可以更广博一些，也许爱亦可欢天喜地，也许让我们拉起手，就是心灵最大的治愈。Okay, thank you very much. Someday I will return to live in heart, without dreams, but still keep my life in color. Someday I will return to stare at your eyes. Maybe I'm over the moon. Maybe I'm imagining so soon, but I do love to be a real person. Someday I think I should change my ideas to make sure that the surroundings I'm keeping fresh in wind. Someday I think I should do something to heal myself in terms of distrust of everything. Yes, there is something happening now, wars and conflicts, rifts and crowds. So how could we do it for our beliefs and avoid these meaningless cues? All can be served as long as the hearts aren't greedy and loud. Oh yes, there is something happening now. Various and politics, dreams and doubts. So how could we do it for our churches and religions? May love can be more extensive. May it can be over the moon too. Maybe our hands is the good medicine of those. Thank you very much.
W rytmie miłości. This is the title. W rytmie miłości. Serca dwa, jak serce jedno. Tak od siebie daleko, lecz nadzwyczaj blisko. Dla siebie zrobiłyby wszystko. Miłości spragnione w jedną teraz patrzą stronę. Jedno dla drugiego bije i nadzieją żyje. Ona jego królową, księżniczką z odległej, magicznej krainy, bratnią duszą, powierniczką. On dla niej całym światem, najcudniejszym, najwonniejszym kwiatem, deszczem, co ożywia. Cisza między nimi umacnia uczucia nić, słowa głęboko ukryte. Nie przeszkadza to wcale miłości. W ciszy rytm serc głośniejszy, jakby donośniejszy, a wraz z ciszą przyzwolenie. Cuda czyń, ich życie zmieniaj, miłości cudowna, czarodziejko. Jesteś przy nich i pozostań. Jesteś piękna, wielka i niezwykle mocna. And now maybe in English, the rhythm of love. Two hearts, as a single one, so far apart, but still incredibly close. There is no such thing they wouldn't do, both. Thirsty of love, in one direction, they keep looking now, one beating for the other, and living by the hope gathered. For him, she is like a queen, a princess from a distant land of magic, a soulmate, a confidant closest. He, in turn, is the whole world for her, the most marvelous, the most fragrant flower, or raindrops refreshing. The silence between them strengthens the feelings thread, were deeply hidden, but it doesn't hinder love. In silence, the heart's rhythm is louder, more sonorous as it were, and with the calm consent, make wonders. Their lives change. Love, you wonderful sorceress, you are with them, and please, you stay there. You are fabulous, intense, with unusual power. Thank you.
הנה ציפור. הנה ציפור, תשק עלייך נפשי, לגמוע את מרחק הייסורים. הנה הלב האדום יחזיק במתר, לחלות לו דרך אל סערת השחקים. ציפור, הנה דמעתי קפאה, ואת, הנה אני ציפור, ואת, אני. This is Isaac Cohen, Behold a Beard. Behold a beard, my soul touches thee, to leap the forbidden distance. Behold the red earth shall hold the strength to draw the way to the storm of the events. Beard, behold my tear as frozen, and you, behold, I am a beard, and you are me. Thank you.
Bênçãos de São Valentim para um interlúdio de amor. Minha namorada é você, sol da manhã, você é. Amor reverberado por sincero amor, do fundo da mais divina essência. Você fala pelo coração, seus lábios cheiram amor. Você é o ritmo da terra, morando nos cantos da lua, procurando pela luz do sol do amor. Uma pequena história do seu amor é capaz de alimentar uma humanidade inteira. Certamente, meu amado, também você é como uma chama de fogo, derretido no prazer do abraço. Quando o amor chega, você é o ritmo da terra, morando nos cantos da lua, procurando pela luz do sol em nosso quarto. Ah, realmente encantadores somos nós, em nossas palavras, descrevendo o amor. Amantes inebriados, razão entorpecida. Você que me vê como a fada da paixão, você também prende meus olhos como um cavaleiro e dono dos meus segredos, mestre da luxúria que invade nossos desejos em noites silenciosas, ouvida apenas pelos gemidos ardentes daqueles que amam. Assim somos nós. Aqui estamos sozinhos em nossa alcova, nos mistérios que a madrugada nos reserva de forma avassaladora. Now, in English language, Saint Valentine's blessing to a love interlude. My Valentine, you are. Son of morning, you are. Love reverberated by heartfelt love. From the bottom of most divine essence, you speak by heart. Your lips smell love. Your thought is full of love. You are the rhythms of earth, living on the edges of the moon, searching for the sunlight of love. A short story of your love is able to feed an entire humankind. Surely, my beloved, also you are like a flame of fire, melted in the pleasure of embrace. When the love comes, you are the rhythms of earth, living on the edge of the moon, searching for the sunlight of our room. Oh, really charming we are in our words describing love, immersive of the desires that intoxicate the lovers, numb reason. You who see me as the fair of passion, you also catch my eyes as a knight and owner of my secrets, master of lust that invades our desires on silent nights, heard only by the burning groans of those who love. So we are here, we are alone in our alcove, in the mysteries that down overwhelmingly reserves to us. Thank you so very much.
నీవు నడిచే వేళ నిషీధ రాత్రి కూడా వెన్నెలలా మెరిసే, నీ అడుగు పడిన నేలన ఇసుక రేణువు కూడా ముత్యములా మెరిసే, నీ ప్రతి కదలిక ప్రకృతిలో రమణీయత చేకూర్చే. నీవు ఎవరు? కాంతవా లేక పాల సముద్రములో జలకమలాడి ఇప్పుడే ధరణిపై దిగివచ్చిన దేవతవా? ఎవరు నీవు? ఇట్లా వచ్చి అట్లా మాయమై ఎందరో హృదయాలను మీటి నీకై పరితపించేలా చేసి నీ రాకకై ఎదురు చూసేలా చేసిన నీవు ఎవరు? Who are you? The one, who are you? In the darkest nights, you glow like you glows and every step you take and every step that falls on the land and the grain shines like a pearl. Every movement of yours turns the nature, glorifies. Who are you? Are you the one? Are you a lady of mundane land, or you are the one who took a bath in the ocean of Milky Ocean and came out or descended from to the earth? Who are you? You just came and you left touching many hearts, the chords, and making them wait for you and look for you. Who are you? Stroked your lips with my nib of pen, oozed it ink as you kissed my palm. Words come across with sentence and they marry together in romance of creating exotic canvas of amorous colors, where kaleidoscopic realms popped up within the hearts of us. A streak of sliver broke from moon's surface, scooted along to reach our hands, and wanted to become an adornment of our necks, a symbol of poetic shine in honor of our pristine feelings. Thank you.
We had some rough moments, and then you left me. Every time I think of those moments, my love evaporates in the heat, and I vow to move away too. But then in my mind, this love condenses back and clouds me with those pleasant memories we had shared, precipitating love again and filling me right up to the brim with nothing but love for you. If that is how love is going to be cycling in me, how can I stop loving you? That is why I keep coming back to you with hopes of starting life anew. So, this spreading of molecules of one medium throughout another medium, that is diffusion. And diffusion doesn't occur in solids where there is no space between the particles of matter. I wonder how then you manage to diffuse through my mind, body, heart, and soul and become the only thing to me that really matters.